Okay, guys, so hello. It's your Wait again, and this is the main video. This is where we are going to show you how you can get our project from GitHub and how you can put it in your take it in your computer, I get say, and then how you can add the front end and the back end part of it and run our website. So this is going to be a long video, so just sit back with me and let's do what I do. As in the previous video, I've already told you how to download, install, and everything with XAMPP, how to install XAMPP and launch it, how to even configure the error. If the error is coming, how to resolve it. So we have our XAMPP here. Okay. XAMPP is XAMPP. Then we have our MySQL also running. We will just check if it is working or not. Okay, it says access denied for root local user. This. So you would be thinking why this is saying. So if we just stop this, our net will start working. Let's say we stop this in the XAMPP control panel. We stop our MySQL server and then in our command why there are three command prompts. We don't need three command prompts. Then we again say MySQL root user tree. We put VABU OP 007. Okay, it will say it again. So we will go to services. Then we'll see if our MySQL is running or not. CDFGHIJKLMNO. MySQL is automatic. Okay. So we will say start the service. So the service has started. We will press it again. We put the password. Okay. So now it is working. As you can see, we have started a circuit and we have not started from here. We have started it from services.msc and you can see it is working. Okay. So we will exit this for now. Okay. So exit this. And first, what we are going to do is we will use this MySQL later when we uh, deal with the backend part. First, we will be getting this our file that I have uploaded in your computer. So how you can do it? First, you just have to copy this link github.com/ this is my username and this is my repository name. Copy this and as I already told you, you need XAMPP, you need MySQL, and the third thing you needed is GitBash. So I told you how to join GitBash. So if you write Git, there is a Git version. There's a Git version 2.4.2. So we will write the command for git clone control V. This is the thing we copied. Okay, so we are not going to clone it here. Just dot git. Just copy this command. Control X. We will do. Uh, just forget this. First, we have to go to a new directory. Let's say we are in D. Let's say we make a new folder where we want to import our repository. Let's say this bank's names as Woodley Bank. So our bank name is Woodley Bank. So this is what we are going to do. Okay. So in Woodley Bank, we are going to import this. So from command prompt, just we will go to see in our D, go to the folder where it is C. We want the folder is in volume D. So we went to volume D, then we have to go inside of this. So CD, Ridley one. I've chosen this name like your name is whatever your name. So like in your computer, if your name is Rakesh Umesh, so Rakesh slash bank, whatever you want to name it. So we are inside Vigilance. Now we are going to clone our what? Repository. Control C, Control V, and at last you have to dot git and tada. It will start cloning the repository to your whatever folder you have selected. So it will be in our Redlimax. Let it be done. And initially you can see there was no thing inside Redlimax. Now you will see the things coming inside Redlimax. Wait till it gets done. Okay, it's done. We don't see anything. We go back. We go inside again. Okay. We think I just have to cancel it because we want everything of this. No. We go here and we go to D. We go to Weekly Bank again. Okay, only Nico. Oh, sorry. Nico Bank has everything. I forgot. Sorry, my bad. So we have everything file here. Okay. So now we just going to control C, take it out. Like we're going to put it here so that it is easy for us. We're going to just delete this Nico Banks. So these are the different files we have in our Whitley Bank folder. Okay. So now this is the htdocs file. So the main file is this Nico. It contains all the CSS and HTML parts .php in .php format. They are embedded. So this all contains the front end part. Okay. Now this is the SQL server SQL file. This is the backend database part which contains all the tables and all which we are going to implement through PHP MyAdmin and all. Okay. So we are good. And this is just the description. So this is the README that you were reading either from this README and clicking the link and you are getting to this video. Okay. And what is this htdocs? htdocs are in the this is .git for Git repository. It just viewed because I have opened hidden items. Okay. Now it is now results. htdocs are in the let me tell you. So what you need to do? XAMPP service is online. Yes, XAMPP is online. Okay. Go to see XAMPP. Now XAMPP has already an htdocs. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you now, you don't need to do it. Just you have to listen to it so that you can understand what is happening here. So in htdocs, inside htdocs, inside htdocs, you can paste this folder which contains all the CSS and HTML files. Okay. If you paste this folder on this, so what htdocs will do when I run localhost, let me see, if I run, since my our Apache server is running, if I say localhost slash, no, we don't want home.php, it will open our this dashboard. Okay. Why it open our dashboard? What happens when we run localhost? When we run localhost, what this XAMPP do? This XAMPP go inside the htdocs and search for the index.php like this. Now, in index.php, we have given the URL of slash dashboard. So it opens this dashboard file. Okay. So now if we put our Nico bank folder here in this place. So if our Nico bank folder is here, so let me just put it and you don't need to do it right now. I will tell you another method, a simple method, but let me just show you for your understanding. Copy and we go to here. See, we go to XAMPP, we go to htdocs, and we go just wanna paste here. Paste it. Nico folder is pasted. Okay. Now, instead of slash localhost slash, we are going for Nico, Nico, me slash. So it opens our main page. Why does it open our main page? How does it happen? When we press Nico Nico Ni, inside Nico Nico Ni, it searches for index.html. Index.html. Yes. Do we have an index.html? No. Nico Nico Ni, what does it just opens the home page like this folder? Our folder just opens the home page. But the problem if you're going to do it is that if we press news, so it's going to search for local news.php because what how we have written code is that if you press home.php, let me show you home.php photo. ABCDEFGH home.php. In home.php, we have home number and number. Okay, let's say we press the news button. No, where is okay, home.php is related to this is the PHP file of the what to say the header file. Let me show you the header file first. This header file is the header.php and this file is the navbar.php. Let me show you where is the navbar. Here, include navbar.php was this file. Okay, so when we click on that navbar, we click on news no. So we will open our navbar.php. Uh, Never. This is just the function. You can skip to a video timing where actual function. I'm just here trying to explain what is happening. Okay, so you can just skip if you just want to see implementation. This is navbar PHP. See, when we click news, news.php is opened. Okay, when we click news, news.php is open. But our news.php actually is stored inside the not inside the htdocs only, but inside the htdocs slash nico nico ni slash news.php. That's why it is not showing up. Like if you say if you यहाँ क्या ना nico 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 ni slash c nico nico ni slash news.php. Okay, since we haven't connected it with the backend, that's why this error comes. But the news part should be coming here. Okay. So, oh, what is this? You all are getting confused. So, what to do? Why this error is coming? So, just want the solution. Okay. So, the simple solution part is that you don't have to do anything. I have already made ht.docs for you. Okay. Remove this Nikoni. Just go to here. Make this htdocs as your old htdocs. OLD old. This htdocs is old. And just go to my this repository. I have already done everything for you. Just copy this htdocs and go to your C file, SAM, and since htdocs is old, just Control V, new htdocs came. Now, when you press localhost, it will search for the index.php, which is should be fghi, I guess, index.php. And when the index.php, here I have linked this index.php not to dashboard but to home.php directly. So when you click on this localhost gets you index.php and index.php sends you to home.php. And from the home.php, you can directly go to localhost slash customer login and you don't have to go for localhost slash nico nico ni because inside htdocs, there's no nico nico ni. There's directly the different phps and css files. So let me show you. It is working. Just type localhost slash it took you to home.php, obviously. Like previously, we are typing news, so it was going to localhost slash nico nico ni slash new, but now it will go slash news only slash content. There is no nico nico ni project. So you just have to. Why this site is looking like this? I have not full screen. Let me full. This is the actual site. This is the admin page. You can cancel. You can go. This is the sign up page. Sign up page will take you to another for where you have to give your details. So the after giving and filling these details, the manager, which bank manager or admin, or you can say me, I will have the details in the Excel sheet, Google form. I will verify it, and then only I can give your account number, username, password. Like I will first verify your credentials. If your credentials are right, so here there's option for to fill your Aadhaar number and all. You will fill your username and then password. And if your credentials are right, I will give you your account number, username, password, and you can log in from there. Okay. So these to only the front part. Because if you gonna log in here any not here. Wait. If you gonna log in here anything, it's not going to log in because the backend part is not connected. Now we are going to connect the backend part. Okay. So let's go for the backend. For backend, what you need to do? Okay. For backend, you need MySQL. Now we will be working for MySQL. Let me we go CD. Now we will just start a new. This is the MySQL. We will start the MySQL server. Okay. Start. It's error coming again because we have started MySQL from here also. So uh, we will stop the service. Wait a second. We will stop this service. Okay, this is stopped. And now we will starting it again. Damn, it is running. You don't need to find taskbar who is running, who is not running, and all that I showed you. Just go to services and stop it. That's all. Now we will type MySQL slash u root slash p. Enter password Babu007. And we will see. Now, since we have started this Apache server and the MySQL server, we will write MySQL slash u root slash p like user, put the password, and it says access denied. Okay, another error. Our life is full of errors. So let's try to fix this. Go to here. You have to go to shell, I guess. Not shell. MySQL. Where is my MySQL? MySQL Workbench. Open it. Okay, so this is the root user. Make a new connection. And here, this is your server. Okay, 127. This is the local host server, I guess. If you try to test connection, it will say error. Continue anyway. Question related to the host, itna port, itna users. So the successful milestone was made with the parameters. Okay, so your host is this. Okay. Uh, let's say name, any name. We name it name. We're going to test connections, whatever. It is connecting perfectly, but it is not connecting. Just get the, okay, we have named it as name. This is root. This is a local host. Okay, so now I guess we should be able to connect. So denied. So what we will do at user localhost, it is denying access and our local host is 127. Okay. So we will stop this. Okay. Apache server. Then we will MySQL root and MySQL slash u root slash p. We will okay, we will serve. It will not run because we haven't started our services. Services open MySQL where you are. GHIJK Let's start this. So if we start this, our this XAMPP MySQL won't work, but this will work. Okay, this is working. So now what will we do in this? If we start this, it will stop working. So what will we do this? We will grant privileges to our that MySQL at the local host server. How we gonna do it? This is the program. Copy the program. Username at the rate we were this. This were our local host server 127.0 with grant option by password and username was our root. Okay. So what we are going to do in this MySQL, we are going to control V and change password with our password that we have set and the username as root. So, do you have any instruction to check the menu that was found in MySQL server? Acha, we have error in the syntax. Syntax error to username at the rate. Let me check it. Okay. Okay, now to remove the error, we will remove the this this part and just paste this grant of privileges on this to the root at the local host with grant option. We are not allowed to create a user with grant. Okay. Okay, we found out what was the problem. It is comedy, but let let's just hear the what was actually happening. So, since we are trying to open this, the first case is when our MySQL is running on our XAMPP control panel. Okay. First thing is this, it is running. Okay. So it is running and the services of MySQL 80 is stopped. Like it is not started. Okay. So in this case, when we run MySQL root, no, MySQL slash u root slash p, and then we put our password that we have done. So it says error, access denied. Okay. But when we start this service, so if this service is started automatically, this will start to show an error. See, MySQL 80, let me start it. There are two MySQL conflicting with each other. Now, if we start this service, our this MyXAMPP MySQL will start to throw this error because it will say the port is used by another one and this port is used by this MySQL 80. Okay. So now since MySQL 80 is starting, now if we use this MySQL root and put our password that we, so it starts working. So you would be thinking, what is happening here? Okay. So the thing is happening in MySQL 80 is one MySQL. And for this, this is the thing. This is its root. This is its password. Okay. But we don't want to use it. We want to use this second MySQL, this one. So to use this, we have to first stop the services of this MySQL. See, we stop, treat it as MySQL 2. So we stop the services of MySQL 2 and then we started the services of MySQL 1, which is in our this XAMPP. Okay, it started. So now how we access MySQL 1? Because if we again type MySQL slash u root slash p, and oh sorry, we are inside MySQL. So we are inside the MySQL group. If we are using MySQL root, what am I doing? Root slash p, and then we are giving our password. It is throwing error. But remember, this is the username and password for the this MySQL 80 service. Meanwhile, the username and password for this MySQL in this SAM control is this, which I found right now. And I was so confused. Then I understood what is happening. This is the same username, but we haven't set any password for this. We have set password for MySQL 80 while installing MySQL. While the MySQL working on this Jam server with Apache, there is no password for this. So just you have to press enter and it will log in. I can't believe this. So there are two MySQLs. One MySQL of this thing, Sam. It has no password. It has the root user without any password. It will open. But if you try to give it password, it will say access denied. Then there is the second MySQL, MySQL 80. It has a password and has a root user. And when you will give, then this will, the same thing will be open for both of them. But to connect ourselves, like for doing the DBMS project, we need these ones, MySQL 80 for the separate database. And to do this project, like the assignments, daily assignments we do, we need that project. And to do this backend and front end, we need this one. Okay, so currently we have closed. I hope you understand what I'm telling you, that there are two MySQL. And I got to know right now because that time I don't know, I connected, but the second MySQL was never there or something. Okay, so now we are connected to this second my first MySQL of this XAMPP. Okay, so you just have to, there's no password, just click enter, it will. So now we will create a user for here. Okay, and for this user, we will grant privileges. Or why we are creating a user? Let me tell you. Because to connect front end and back end, there is a file. Let me show you the main file which connects this front end and back end, and it is called connect.php. See, this is the file connect.php. Here you will give the server name like localhost, which in which we are hosting the server, the localhost server of this Apache. Okay. Then username. Here you are going to give the username that we are going to create inside this. Previously, I've created username as y1 and put this password. So that's why it is given. So here you can give any, like we are doing for the Whitley. So we will give username as Whitley and say password be like la la li la. This is the password. Okay. And the database we have to connect is the Nico Bank. Nico Bank database. What is this? Let me show you. As I told, let me show you from here. As I told you earlier, this part is just for copying. This part include the CSS file of this and the htdocs already available. So main this part contains CSS and this is the database nico.banksql. So we have to connect the database nicobank.sql. That's why database name is here. So first, if you run this connect.php, it will not work obviously. Okay. Because we haven't imported this database into our backend and we haven't imported this username and lali lalo. What am I saying? Just let me show you. if we show databases, see, there is no database named as we have PHP no database named as what? NetBank. So we will import the database. Now, how to import the database with? Let me do it now. Go to Chrome, uh, new tab, type localhost slash dashboard. We are going to open right now. Okay, here it is dashboard. Why it opened the dashboard actually? Localhost slash dash UARD. Good. The requested URL was not found. Where is our dashboard located? Localhost went to this dashboard dash UARD. Okay, sorry. My typing errors. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so we are in the localhost dashboard. Here we will go to PHP PHP is what? It is this thing only, the MySQL database. This thing, the first MySQL. It there are two representations. One you can represent it in the this but say in terminal in this table forms. The second way to represent it is this PHP form, where you can easily put data, put queries, status. You can export you can export your what here the databases, or you can import some databases like we are going to import our Nico Bank here. And there's the different databases. Here you can see everything in information schema, like all the tables inside it. You can edit the table and insertion values. Like we do it for no, we write so much queries and all in this to insert long queries. No, you can just let me show you. First, I will import the table. Say new, tap on new, say create database. Database name, let's say we give it Nico Bank only. Create. No, let's say it's new. No, so if we give Nico Bank, let it be Nico Bank for easiness. Import, tap on import. As you can see, there are no tables inside Nico Banks. No tables. It is saying to create tables. So what will you do? You will import, choose file, choose file our nicobank.sql, open. It is selected. Tap on import, and there your files are imported. Now your Nico Bank has the data which I have created, admin data, customer data, news data. Customer data has the different customer data that I have put, result, and all. News data, news body. This is the different news I posted, news body. I'm going to show you these all one by one. Passbook data for like different, there are six customers. No, so for every customer, there is a passbook for every customer made like transaction, which can show you the transaction at what time, what date transactions went to whom and all. So six passbooks there, and six beneficiaries related to the six customers is also there. What's a beneficiary? Say a customer, let's take two example. Let's take Shantanu and Sachin. Okay. So this person sends some money to this person. So in our when we will showing you the we will showing you the website. Sorry. So there is a option that you can add some people like from the account number and all. You can search the people, and if that people is present in our data, so it says okay, this people is present according to the query, and it will fetch that okay, this table is present, this people is available, and that people will be added to your beneficiary, so that you don't have to search his account number and all again to send him the money, and from that you can send him the money directly. So every customer is a beneficiary. So like say this person searches for this person. Okay, so from the query it will search that this is third ID. No, so it will search that beneficiary 3 is available or not. No, it will beneficiary three is like this ID. What? Sorry, my mistake. Customer Sachin, this ID, Sachin Anand ID has how many people connected, how many people he has sent money to. This is his beneficiary. So he has sent money to Vishal, and so these three are his beneficiary. While if we were talking about this customer, Sandeep Kumar, then his benefit, there's no beneficiaries because we haven't contact. Like, see, right now there's no beneficiary. We are going to create the beneficiary when we are going for the app. Okay, this is the simple description of what is these tables. Now, let me show you. See, there was no Nico-based database. How these are the same things. I will show databases again. See, there is a Nico bank now. There was no Nico bank, but now it's imported. There's a Nico bank. You can go inside the Nico bank as use Nico bank. Huh? Sorry, there is no comma. Why I am writing nice pen? Database change. Show tables of Nico bank. These are the tables that I just shown here. And when you want to say describe customer tables, describe customer, this is the customer table type. And if you want to say select star from customers, customer, no. See, these are the different customers, like in this format. And if you want to alter and update, it's so hard in this. So that's why large databases are done through here. Like you can go to customer. These are the customer. You want to edit or insert some customer values, just press on edit, my boy. And if you press on edit, you can change the different values and then you press and go. Like if I want to change his pin, okay, I am the administrator, I can do anything. So don't tell me that hey, this is wrong or something. Okay. So his pin is changed now. So when we'll try to put his pin 8080, it will not be there. 8088 should be his pin. Okay, so this is all about the database including into PHP MyAdmin. Now we have the backend, we have the front end. Now we are going to connect. So this was our database, Nico Bank. So we will go to connect.php. Where is our connect.php? Here. Connect.php database Nico Bank. Okay, done. Okay, server name, password, database Nico Bank. Yeah, this gonna connect. Now this username and this. See, here we have already this username as where was I? Show databases. This is root user, no, which has the all these databases present. So we can directly connect here from like connect.php. We can directly connect it like we put here root as the default root username and the password should be as it was done. So it will connect. It will connect. Let me show you what this query does actually. Let me tell you that. First, let this query actually what does that it tries to log in the front end query connect.php tries to log in to your MySQL. This MySQL, first one, the which is the one which is currently running the MySQL, which is hosted, which has hosted this PHP admin server. It tries to connect this MySQL, this query. Okay. So to connect it, there should be a username in which everything is present. So username was root, and there should be a password. We haven't put any password, so there is no password. Then this searches that which database you want to connect among these databases. Like these are the all database. This is MySQL database performance schema, PHP MyAdmin. These database are already present. Okay, these database are already present inside the PHP admin. What database we have imported? Our database is just Nicoban. Okay, and these are the already present databases. So you don't have to change in that. Okay, so it tries to connect to the database this Nico bank, which is relatable to us. And how will it connect? It should have it should ask for it when it tries to connect here, somebody will ask for its password and username. No. So this is the username, this is the password. If that happens, this query will make the connection. If the connection is not happen, it will make an error. Say we go like JK. We haven't put password or root as JK or C1. No, first we will connect, then we will try not to connect. Okay. What is this map first? Let me change anything in that. No. News.php. Okay, everything is same. Okay. So this should let us connect. No. Let's go here. Let's press local host slash. We don't need home. By the way, it will open home.php. See, our database connect.php has the username, password, and everything. So it should be connected. Let's see a user password and login password and all. Nico Bank. We go to Nico Bank. We go to customer. Say somebody's password and username. Like say this. Oh, we are using this. This is very bad password. I am VK Patel. VK1234. Okay. So we will try to go. Yes. I am VK Patel. And what was the password? VK1234. VK1234. It should log in. Unconfirm the access denied for user Y1 as the host. Okay, sorry. We made the changes, but we never saved it. That's why it was telling Y1. Now we control S. Yeah, it is necessary for this to control S for my VSS code. And now for here we will say control F5. Continue. Tada! Voila! The user Vishal Patel is logged in. The database is connected, my friends. You would not believe it, but it is true. The user can see his transactions. These are the transactions, transfer funds, ATM simulator. It can, I will explain this later.